Oh, hi, Steve. No, this isn't gonna work. Let's move. Hi, Steve. This is a quick response to Andrea's update video in which she told me to start rowing. At the time I thought, oh hey, that sounds cool. My nan told me to row, so that could be a good thing, right? But at the time I was in the house of someone who is on Bournemouth's rowing team, and I get up at like stupid o'clock in the morning, like maybe 5 or 6, to do physical activities, and then you do it like every day of the week, and you have to do things like running and rowing. I know we said it was a bit inhuman for you to be rowing, but me? Really? I don't know. I have very delicate hands and weak wrists. I don't think they'd be able to handle rowing. I might give it a go next year, but I don't know. I think I would stick to jogging with my weak ankles instead. Seems like it would make more sense. It seems like it would make more sense, but that itself didn't make any sense. Yeah. Although it is tempting that you get to go abroad, but do you have to pay for it? Because if you do, then I can't, really. I have to go look for a job, because I spent all my money on this MacBook so that I could edit videos and stuff. And yes, the video is very boxed in because I'm using Photo Booth again, because despite the fact that it has to be, was it 4x6, it's a lot nicer quality than my old camera. And it's quicker because I don't have to faff around transferring all the files over and charging the battery and setting it up on a little tripod that I don't have, so that means like a Pringles tube and a mirror. And I also have like this nice light source that I don't have to set up, although I am wiggling it a lot. Yeah, I may end up using Photo Booth a lot for these vlogs, just because it's so much easier. I'm sorry. I feel like I should give you an update, because you gave me one, whereas I just talk about silly things. So, I got into training for the filming team at the Olympics. So I'm gonna be, hopefully, a camera operator. That should be cool. And apparently we get paid, which, yeah, should be good. I shall tell you about our fire drill just now, because I can. Me being me, I went to sleep at like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? But then I got woken up this morning by the fire alarm, the dreaded fire alarm. If you live in halls, then usually the fire alarm is the thing you least want to hear. So over here, like every Thursday morning, they test the fire alarms, and like that's fine, because just like they go, and then once they know that it works, they stop it. So recently people have learned to kind of just ignore it, because usually most people are at uni, but sometimes people are still inside sleeping like me. So this time I was like, it was going off constantly, and I'm like, this is way longer than it usually is, so this has to be a real fire alarm. They expect us to go outside. And I thought, just in case, I will lie there. So I was lying there for about 5 minutes and it still wasn't stopping. And so I kind of put on some proper clothes, because I'll show you what I wear to bed. I wear this. Yeah, DFTBA. And these, they look massive. Anyway, I wear those. I'm not going out in those. So I got dressed, and then by the time I got out, my flatmate was also coming out, because everyone does the same thing. We just wait for ages, and we were both like, I think it's actually real. We actually have to go outside. Because we're on the ground floor, we kind of had that slight leeway in being able to kind of lag around, because it takes us like 2 seconds to get out to the emergency point, or whatever it's called. So we were like the only people out there other than security guards, and we thought, is nobody else going to come out? Because we'd already taken so long. But then a few more people kept arriving. We thought, oh great, these are just like, they're just taking forever, because everyone is thinking the same thing. But it has to have been the slowest response to a fire alarm ever. I swear we were stood out there for maybe 15 minutes waiting for people to come out. I'm still not entirely sure as to whether or not Sam in the room next to me is actually in his room or not, because the last time there was a fire alarm he managed to sleep through it. So that's a bit worrying. That you could sleep through a fire alarm. And I swear there was a girl out there just like Misty from Pokemon, but I couldn't take a picture of her without looking really, really creepy. But she had like red short hair bunched up on like it was at the back, but we'll skim over that. And she was wearing like a yellow top and like shorts and trainers, and it was just like, I'm really confused. You're just as Misty from Pokemon, but I'm obviously not going to talk to her about. It's so uncool. Anyway, that was my entertaining story of whoa. Anyway, that was my entertaining story about the fire alarms and my response to you telling me to exercise and me just blatantly, flat out saying, no, I don't exercise. Bye! Apparently we get paid alligator.